What up? What up? It's your boy Godson. We are back. We are back. We are back. Look, guys, today I'm going to be conversing with you guys for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just get a conversation going with my family. You know what I'm saying? Just let people know this shit really who it is at the end of the day. I'm not going to lie, y'all. Get into this whole streaming shit. I knew it wasn't going to be something where I was like, okay, boom, it's going to be hard for me. I knew it was never going to be hard for me. This shit was always, like, it was in my blood for real. It was always meant to be for something for me to get on to, like, recording. If you was to do your research, go back. I'm not going to be editing none of this shit. I'm putting this video straight out there just like that. So stick in from here to the end, because for me, I'll say some shit. And if you really want to hear something, you're going to watch the video. So boom. I'm not gonna lie, I started off in the shelter, bro. I went to the shelter by myself, this on the third. The first video I ever did, I think, well, we in 2026 right now. I think like 2024. I think the first video I did was in 2024. I might be a little two of my dates, but at the end of the day, I was like 2 years ago. That's when I really started my first ever stream type shit. I think my first ever stream was on a desktop. Oh, not a desktop, but like a laptop, and I was in college. I was in college. Shout out to my students. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all, big professor shit in the spot. Don't make it hot. Life coach, you know what I'm saying? Life specialist, humanity. I'm here for you. So look, though, getting back into what I was talking about, I was on a laptop with Shorty. Shout out to Shorty. I'm not gonna say no names. And I think it was on some playful shit, but like it was like my introduction to how it is to even be on stream, period, bro. And I think that was even before I even, fact. So that was my first ever stream. And that was actually, I think, 2020. Hell no, that was 2024. So my dates is correct, 2024. So boom, we was in a library, and this was in QCC. Shout out to QCC, because that was the college that that was my community college that I went to, Queensboro Community College, and that's the college that I ended up going to. I was there for like, my major was computer science, and mind you, I'm gonna do a lower backstory before I even went to a physical college, because I know I'm speaking fast, but just stick with me. Before I went to it, because it's a lot I want to talk about, and I said I'm gonna be talking for like 15 minutes to 30. Pull up to the stream, if you know, you know. So boom, I'm on stream right now, by the way. Probably not, when this video is out, I'm not on stream, but actually, yes, I'm on stream right now, by the way. So boom, but then again, that's fast forward. So look, the lore behind me going to a physical college, firsthand, I was on online college. I did online college. I was with my moms and my brother. Shout out to my moms and my brother. She got five, but it's four. She got five. She got five on her side, so yeah, she got five. But boom, so me, my mom, my brother, and I was the only nigga. And for me, basically, I think, supposedly, I could be incorrect because I don't know the whole family backstory, but I didn't go to college yet. You know what I'm saying? I was out and about outside, not doing nothing for real, but I know I always had it in me to do something. So like, I just had to make sure that even though it probably wasn't around me, support in a way. Like, I ain't trying to say it, like the support system wasn't there for me. I ain't trying to knock down the people that I had around me being my family, but the support isn't always there. So you gotta do what you gotta do on yourself. So boom, I ended up making the little decisions but it wasn't entirely just me that made a decision. God give glory to God. You know what I'm saying? And before we get to where we at now with the whole God situation, because we in better places, the glory He placed upon me was at the time to like be able to be smart enough to make the decisions of where I can okay, your mom's not gonna tell you to do the certain shit that you need to do, so I'm gonna help you do it. You know what I'm saying? So boom, it was like, okay, boom, go to this college online and you're gonna pick up two. Not just one, you're gonna pick up two. Because I did say I went to the physical college. We're gonna go back over there. But I said I went to the physical college for computer science, right? Online though, shit's crazy. I wanted to do, hear me out, psychology. I wanted to do psychology. I'm still on that. Like, I'm a big psychology nigga. Word to bro. But it's not the same. Anyways, we're never going to get there. But I got swayed away from the whole psychology major because I had my aunt on my father's side tell me that I shouldn't be doing it. Hey, let's take a seat real quick. When God is in your life, no matter what someone tells you, do it because He's leading you down the right path. All right? Let me get out of my seat now. So I took the advice that she gave me being such, yo, I don't think you should be, I'm paraphrasing in my own words. I'm not taking her words and using it exactly for word at this given time. I'm using how I speak or how I would speak or how Kendall would speak. So she was like, yo, basically, I'm gonna be honest with you. You trying to go into psychology for a major and then do something with your life with it after is gonna be kind of difficult because there's not too many opportunities out there for you to use it. So I'm like, and this is when, I'm not even gonna give too much location details, but I was in New York. I'm in New York as of right now, but I wasn't in Brooklyn. I was in another city, being Queens. You know what I'm saying? I had to make sure I could say that. You got to take time before you say certain things. But fast forward, or in the same moment, she told me that, and you know what? I said, okay, auntie, I hear you. Okay, I'm gonna listen to that advice. I'm gonna drop. I'm not gonna do psychology. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not. But right, we gotta put but. She said what she said after I already made the online decision given by God. You have to always give glory to the man above. And even with me saying that, I'm thinking to myself, nah. It was, hold on. Yeah. Had to make a decision because sometimes you can honestly blame the devil for a lot of things that happen in your life. Before certain things is given to the man above, it might be such. Hold on, I got an alarm going on. Let me turn that bit off. Wait. Where he at? I had an alarm going off. Make sure this shit still look good. So yeah, we gotta stop blaming. Because it's not always word. But that's before you give your God. Oh my gosh, I'm stuttering my words. Sometimes that just happens. But look, he was like, I think it's SUHU was the online school. And it was another school. I don't remember that one name. But I was enrolled in 2 online schools, bro. I enrolled myself, and my mom's had it. Nobody, nigga, I did it. I think 20 at the time. I think I was 20. Yeah, I was 20 type shit. 20 or 21. 23. I think it was 2021. Somewhere in that bracket. Tried transferring from 20 to 21. Making a decision, which doesn't sound too much crazy, but a lot of us at this age that's right now is on some dumb shit. So boom. SUHU and I think it was Morris or some shit online. I can't remember the name. I can go to my email and tell y'all word for word what it is, but fuck that school, right? Because it was on some bullshit too. When I was enrolling online schooling is some ass shit. I do not advise online schooling, but do what you want. Don't listen to me. Take it with a grain of salt. Because not everybody's supposed to hear the words that come out of my mouth and just run with it. It's not meant for everybody to run with everything I say. Certain people gonna hear what I say and they gonna know. That's my shepherd. So boom, let's keep going. It's like this. It goes down to the point where I enrolled into one for psychology, the other for computer science, online tech or informational tech. Bro, I told as soon as I think I was enrolled for less than 3 days, I didn't do no work. I think I was still going to shit like that. He was talking to me about how it was going to work and FAFSA and shit like this, like how I'm going to pay for it. They was talking to me about all this stuff. Bro, mind you, I told you, moms ain't know, nobody knew. I did it all by myself. Shout out to God. Mud. I told no bashing of the mother. No bashing. Honesty, but not too much honesty because my mom's at the end of the day. Fuck you talking about? We're not going to play with her. Look, I told her I'm enrolled in 2 online schools. And she said which ones and shit like that. She unlisted me. She took me out of them shits. You know what I'm saying? She unenrolled me. At that big age, 20, 21, making decisions for yourself, living with your moms and your brother at the time, you got to do what you got to do. That's what I'm trying to say. You got to listen. Yo, it comes down to this. I wrote something in my phone, but that's for the future tense. And the ones I know, they know. It's like this. Obey your parents. Obey your elders. Obey them. I don't care who it is. They could have beat you silly, nigga. You got whelps all over your body. Listen to them. You're not 18 yet. You're not Yes, it's a real thing. You're not 18 yet. Once you get to that age of 18, a lot of shit happens after. It's a transformation period. These niggas talking about some, ageism, nigga, this shit matters. That's what's fucking us up right now. We talking about all ism, all this able, racism is a thing. But all this other shit, you feel me? Y'all dumbasses for believing this shit that they putting in your face. Y'all dickheads. It's fucking you up. Dead ass. You telling me a 13-year-old, 17-year-old gonna do the same thing a 40-year-old can do? Fuck no. What you telling me? He ain't been through nothing. He ain't make it to the level. He can't even drink legally. I'm gonna give him my beer? What are you telling me? Yes. So boom. I heard my mom's, and yes, I was past 18, but you don't know what life happened to me or what happened to me once I turned 18 and once I came back to 2021. Boom. So yes, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was sad. I was really sad because it was like God told me to do it. And it's like, is he using you? You feel me? To tell me I can't. It's like, damn, what is you play? Who playing with me? Is you playing? Who playing? Like, you under feel me? So it was like at the time it's confusing, but all I can do with the confusion is keep going forward. That's all I could do. You know what I'm saying? Either I'm gonna run away from what I believe is the truth, or I'm gonna run towards what I know is the truth. You know what I'm saying? So boom. That all happens, that all conspires. I end up making the enrollment to an official. This is after the conversation was held with my mother because now she's involved with it. It was like this. I had to learn how to make my own decisions within trusting myself and God before I was able to trust the next person's decision on myself. You know what I'm saying? So once I understood that much, everything else was now put into place. It's levels to this shit. You can't just jump past the level because you get, anyways. So boom, I now start having conversation with certain people because I don't know everything in this life. I didn't know everything in this life. I don't know everything. He don't know. We don't know. They know. God knows. We know only what we need to know. You feel me? So when it comes down to understanding something, just know that it might not come the best way, but it's going to come the way that needs to come. That it's going to come the way that it needs to come. No P. Keep going. So look, Mom's told me how to do it a certain way for me to know, for me to like get where I need to be at. So she told me you got to talk to this person. You got to do this research. You got to do this. I'm going to help you with this. I'm going to do this. Now, I'm going to help you. I'm going to do this. That icked me. But the first 3 confirmations. Now, her doing things, this is my life. Your life is not my life. So this is why I say when you hear certain things, words are an actuality of like decision making, right? It actually make decisions for you. Words make decisions for a person, right? So when it comes so fast, so keep going, right? I end up talking to certain people. That's how I end up talking to my aunt. You know what I'm saying? Like, I started getting more information on what I want to do and how I need to do it, how I need to go about it, instead of me just thinking I know everything at the age that I was at. Once you accept that you don't know everything, shit, nigga, you good. Shout out to that nigga. I got to every time because he's the one that does it. But, yeah. I had to call an advisor, right? A college advisor or some shit, and she told me about the colleges that would fit what I'm trying to do for my major and what like that. And after I didn't even stay on the phone she was gonna do it for me, this and the third, but people be having their jobs, and at some point for me it's like, well, I don't need you no more, just be gone type shit. That's it. So she told me what I needed to know, and she wanted to go a little bit more deeper in doing certain things for me. I don't like when people do that. I don't like people do certain things for me. So I let her do shit by myself because then I get to know how I need to do it. You know what I'm saying? People like to play with you because they feel like as if you don't know nothing. When they feel like you don't know nothing, they feel like as if they can take advantage of that. You know what I'm saying? So that's just a little 1-2 for anybody that doesn't know that already. So I learned what I learned from Shorty, and I went on to enroll to QCC. You know, the enrollment process was not hard. It was easy. I think Mom's I don't think she did much. I don't know what she did. She had to fill out some forms that was meant for her at the time because like FAFSA and shit like that. I was living with her, you know what I'm saying, household. It's certain things that she was mandated She was needed for it. She was needed for it. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. If you by yourself, do what you gotta do. Your life is not my life. My life is not your life. So QCC, I had an amazing time while I was there, bro. I met some people. I actually started my YouTube career before I went there, but once I got there, I got a little bit more in depth with it because I felt as if I could like record my experience. You know, watching certain other people. Shout out to Kai Sinet, or word. Shout out to him. I was at the time comparing how I could elevate in my social media class to how he elevated in his. You know what I'm saying? Similarities in a lot of fields, growing up in the black household, struggling. Oh, I considered him to be struggling. I seen some of his shit, you know what I'm saying? Funny in some ways, somehow, you know what I'm saying? A lot of things was New York, obviously. Shout out to New York, you know what I'm saying? Scuff, where we're gonna finish that. A lot of things were just compared, and I felt as if I could do the same in a way at the time, you know what I'm saying? So boom, that elevation of him caused me to look at QCC in a way where I can use this. You know what I'm saying? This is a stepping stone, not only for what I want to do in my life for the quote unquote major. And I did tell you what the major was already if you didn't rewind. Bro, it didn't go down that way. Actually, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all, or what I'm trying to say is your plan is not God's plan. You know, the moral of this entire what do you want to say? It's damn testimony. I say is that your plan is not God's plan. Can I get that down? Can I get to somebody? Can someone remember that? Your plan is not God's plan. You know, so whatever you believe is going to happen in your life, just know that it's now been placed upon you by God and Him only. You know what I'm saying? Anything else that you thought was going to happen before February 28th, that shit is done. That shit is gone. That shit is out of here. You know what I'm saying? We're in March 3rd now. Everything has shifted. The playing fields have went from to here. There's a lot of things that's, you know what I'm saying? People don't know as of yet. They don't know as of yet. But for the ones that do, word, keep going, keep pushing. But I'm no longer enrolled. You know what I'm saying? I dropped out. I definitely did that. I took the steps to drop out, you know. And it was during the summer. I went there for, I believe, what was it? The beginning, it was like January, February, and shit like that. And then when summer came, I was out. I was only there for one semester, didn't stay there for two. But it taught me a lot. That's the thing. Life is experience. Experience is life. So I experienced what I needed to experience at a community college. I did think I was going to go on to get my bachelor's and, everything else that people say you need to, people said that you needed at the time. Now that we're past February 28th, a lot of things have, I'm sorry, I just keep spamming it because I know something that people don't. But, now that we've entered this realm, or the realm has came upon us, my life is the best life that has ever been granted to anybody that there ever lived on this planet that we call Earth. I'm just grateful to be the person who I am today. But if you understood, I used to be like you, you know? I used to be the shy kid, the nervous kid, the guy that didn't know what he was going to, I always had an idea, but somewhat didn't know what the next step was. I can't even compare myself to that now because I know what every step is. It's like a computer in a way. You've calculated, I may not compare myself too much to what AI is doing today. AI has affected us in a way where we believe that we don't have to think for ourselves no more because they think for us, you know? And I believe I know I was blessed with, and my mom told me this. Shout out to my mother, Trina McNeil. She's the one that even seen, God had blessed her with the ability to see that the demon that was surrounding me, the demon that was surrounding me and trying to take over this thing that I call my mind. She seen it, You know, my sister experienced it as well, being such. We was on the phone at a time, and she heard during it was like full moon. The conversation was really crazy. She ended up hearing the demon that was within myself and how he expressed himself and shit like that. You know, so there's a lot of steps that have to be done for you for you individually, for the person that's made it to 20 minutes in this video. You have to take a lot more steps, a lot more steps. And I promise you, I'm so not sorry to state this. You will never be who I am.